It started with a photograph, one I found in the attic, dust clinging to its corners, my mother's smile frozen in a way I couldn't quite place. I stared at her face, trying to summon the warmth of her laugh or the soft crinkle in her eyes, but the details slipped away like water through my fingers. Each time I looked at another photo, her features seemed less familiar. Her eyes stretched, her mouth twisted, the gentle lines of her face blurring into something uncanny. I told myself it was just the passage of time, the way grief warps memories, but deep down, I felt something was wrong, something that went beyond forgetting. The changes crept into my dreams. I'd see her standing at the foot of my bed, her silhouette backlit by the hallway light. When she spoke, her voice was muffled, as if coming from underwater, asking, "Do you remember me?" Every morning, I'd rush to the dresser and flip through the old albums, desperate to catch a glimpse of the mother I once knew. But the more I searched, the more her face melted and shifted, until I was staring at a stranger in every single frame. I stopped showing the photos to anyone else, afraid they'd see what I couldn't explain. Tonight, as I sat at the kitchen table, my mother entered the room. The overhead light flickered, casting her face in jagged shadows. She didn't look right, her eyes too large, her mouth too wide, her skin stretched tight as wax. She sat across from me, hands folded, and asked softly, "Do you remember me yet?" The word sent a cold spike of dread through my chest. I tried to recall her laugh, her embrace, but the only thing I could picture was this thing in front of me, patiently waiting for an answer. In that moment, I realized the truth: whatever was sitting across from me wasn't my mother. It never had been. The real horror wasn't that I'd forgotten her face, it was that something else had taken her place, feeding on my memories, reshaping itself with every attempt I made to remember. And now, every time I close my eyes, her question echoes in my mind, growing louder, as the thing in my home waits for me to forget her completely.